What if your biggest fear isn't real? What if it's just a story your mind created to protect you? What if you're capable of far more than your fear wants you to know? Think about it for a second. We all have that one thing, right? A deep-seated fear that holds us back. Could be the fear of failure, of being judged, of not being good enough. It feels so solid, so real, like a brick wall you can't get past. But what if that wall is just an illusion? Our brains are incredible survival machines. They're wired to spot danger and keep us safe. Sometimes to do that, they create stories. Stories about what might go wrong, about why we should stay in our comfort zone. These stories, these fears, served a purpose once. They kept our ancestors from becoming lunch for a saber-toothed tiger. But today, most of our tigers are just in our heads. That fear of public speaking, it's your brain trying to protect you from the danger of social rejection. That fear of starting your own business, it's your brain trying to shield you from the threat of financial instability. The problem is, these stories can become so powerful that they start running our lives. They shrink our world and limit our potential. We begin to think fear is real, not just a feeling. We let it dictate our choices, our dreams, and our actions. But here's the secret. You are the author of your story. You have the power to rewrite the script. The first step is to recognize the fear for what it is, a protective mechanism, not an absolute truth. Curiosity is our starting point, right? It's all about asking questions and exploring. Instead of running from the fear, we can turn and face it. Ask it questions. What are you trying to protect me from? What's the absolute worst that could happen? More importantly, what's the best that could happen if I moved forward anyway? Often when we shine a light on our fears, they start to shrink. They lose their power. You begin to see the gap between the story your mind is telling you and the reality of what you're actually capable of. This isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's about acknowledging the story, but choosing to write a new, more empowering chapter. Every time you take a small step despite your fear, you're proving to your brain that the story was wrong. You're teaching it that you can handle it, that you're stronger and more resilient than it gave you credit for. You are not your fear. You're the person who can overcome it. What new story will you start writing today? Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content to help you unlock your potential. See you in the next one.